LSU gets a big addition on National Signing Day, adding Rivals 100 defensive end Quency Wiggins. This is a guy, Sam, you and I both loved his game. Relatively new to the game of football, developing quickly and becoming a real high upside prospect. How big is this one for the Tigers?
Absolutely colossal. This guy, after what he did at LSU's prospect camp in June, surged to the top of the board, according to people that I've spoken to. We're talking all positions. Quency Wiggins was the guy that was a hot commodity for LSU. Obviously, it's a whole new coaching staff, but the previous coaching staff put them in a great spot with the hometown kid. And Brian Kelly coming in, Frank Wilson closing the deal with Quency Wiggins. I think he'll have a chance to play pretty early in Baton Rouge, and part of the reason why, like you mentioned, he's just wrapped up his second season, and he's developed just at an extremely rapid pace, and I think the upside is through the roof with this kid. Started off, you'd see a couple of flash plays here and there. He's a converted basketball player, 6'7", 270 pounds, and by the end of the season, he's setting the edge in the run game. When it gets to the offseason, he comes to our camps and he's dominating. He comes to LSU and he dominates against bona fide top 100 offensive linemen. He finished with 13 sacks this season. That's facing double and triple teams every single Friday night. I think Quency Wiggins is one of the best defensive end prospects. I think he'll play outside for LSU, but he certainly can add some weight and play inside. It's just size, speed, power, and just overall athleticism for the most important position on the defense, in my opinion. Huge get for LSU as they look to retool this roster along the defensive front.
Yeah, you mentioned, his competitive nature. This is a guy, he flew to New Jersey to come to our camp. A lot of kids don't want to work out in front of schools, especially when they've already got 20, 30 offers. He wanted to work out. Of course, the video of him and Coach O, interacting at that camp was very popular. What does that speak to? Because like you said, guy who came from basketball, you don't think, hey, he's going to be instant competitive dog, especially playing on defense, not like playing tight end or something.
Yeah, I think he's highly motivated. Like, he's new to football. He's seeked out private trainers. He's worked extensively with his coaches at Madison Prep. I think a lot of people have, he's burst onto the scene so quickly and faced a lot of, criticism and maybe expectations for him to be as good as people expect week to week. And I think he's shattered those expectations. I think he's a great kid. I think his upside on the field is through the roof. It's such a unique combination to be 6'7", 270 pounds. It's something along 84 to 86 inch wingspan that we measured in Atlanta. He had never been to a prospect camp before he went to Indianapolis and worked out. That's the first time he had ever done that. He had done drills with private instructors, and that is it. And I thought, honestly, losing those reps to TJ Shanahan and the 5-star challenge, well, he's the number one guard in the country as a junior now, playing at Austin Westlake, which is a powerhouse. And then, eventually Wiggins, learn from your mistakes. And I think that's what kind of separates him to battle adversity and go back in the lab and reshape your game. And I think he's learned different counters, different, obviously pass rush technique. And I think when he gets to LSU and, whoever LSU has as their defensive line coach, the chance to get developed and see what his upside is.
All right, perfect. So huge gift for LSU. Be sure to check out TigerDetails.com for more Tigers signing day coverage.